The Kingscliff Community Hall is located on Bundjalung country, and specifically the lands of the Gudgeonborough people, and we extend our respects to them. The original hall was opened in 1961. It was a community project from the outset, with the Kingscliff Progress Association raising the funds for both the design and construction. They commissioned George Ray and Chapman to design the building, which is a lovely example of early regional modernism in Australia. For many years, Kingscliff was a really popular camping and holiday destination. The hall itself became part community hall, part amenities building for the newly formed caravan park. It was a building which was central to Kingscliff and became a real epicentre for community activity. The original building was conceived as a singular structure, and as the requirements of the community changed, so too did the building, with various poorly thought out additions. Over time, it became unrecognisable and the community didn't know what they were missing. There was a push for the building to be demolished and replaced, but a group of local architects banded together and determined that the building had a high community value, and now the building is heritage protected. The most recent change came about with the entire redevelopment of the Kingscliff Central Park. Our role, we found, was not to add to the building, it was actually just to take away all of the previous additions, returning the building to its original state. And then one key move, which was to connect east to west through the building in 3 different locations, through the community hall itself, through the amenities block, and through the visitor information centre. These connections encourage both the visual and physical thoroughfare of people between the main street and the beach. The connections that we made through the building were in fact quite simple. The community hall involved the removal of a stage and the addition of some large opening doors. With the amenities building, the alterations were about opening to natural light, ventilation, and just that connection from inside to outside. The Visitors Information Centre required a little bit more work, primarily with a rebuilding of the original glazed walls on both sides of that space. The project became a series of legible, connected, smaller buildings. 3 very valuable community spaces. Being local architects, we understood how this building could really benefit Kingscliff. What the community has realised is that there is value in both the new work that's been done to the building, but really understanding that the core original structure was a wonderfully designed, very simple, very robust building, which 60 years later still has all the value that it had from day one. So credit is due to the original architect. We were simply able to recognise what we had and uncover what was already here. Regional architects are in a unique position where they are able to understand what the community wants and how to maximise the benefits of buildings like the Kingscliff Community Hall.